An excavator was drilling rock on a high cliff when the ground beneath it became unstable. Suddenly, the machine lost balance, slipped, and fell down the slope. This incident is a strong reminder to always check ground stability before operating heavy equipment near edges or steep areas. Proper anchoring, barriers, and safe positioning can prevent disasters like this. An excavator was drilling into a building in a busy commercial area. The operator continued breaking the structure, unaware of what could happen next. Suddenly, the building gave way and collapsed directly onto the excavator. This incident is a serious reminder that safety planning is critical during demolition work. Operators must know which direction a building is likely to fall and maintain a safe distance from the collapse zone. Proper assessment, planning, and supervision can prevent tragedies like this. An excavator was trying to lift a machine upward using a tie. As the operator pulled, the tie slipped from the excavator's claw, and the machine fell straight into the trench below. This incident reminds us that proper preparation is critical before any lifting work. The load must be securely tied from multiple points to ensure a firm grip, and all safety checks should be completed before lifting. A few extra minutes of planning can prevent serious accidents. A similar accident occurred at an open factory work area. A crane was lifting an excavator to place it safely on the ground, but the load slipped from its grip and fell hard onto the ground below. This incident highlights the importance of secure rigging and proper load balance when using cranes. Always check lifting gear, ensure the load is evenly supported, and never rush lifting operations. One small mistake can lead to a major accident. An excavator was demolishing a tall brick chimney, repeatedly striking its base to make it fall in one direction. However, when the chimney finally collapsed, it fell toward the excavator instead, crushing it in the process. It was a serious and tragic incident. This shows the importance of carefully planning the direction of every fall during demolition work. Operators must ensure there is a clear, safe escape zone and that the structure's fall path is well understood before striking or breaking any part of it. Excavating on steep terrain presents extreme risks, but the most immediate danger here is the personnel. These workers are standing on an unsupported, unstable cliff edge. A catastrophic failure was inevitable. Below, their colleagues are directly in the line of fire. Miraculously, they escape. Always establish and enforce clear exclusion zones. Never enter the drop zone. Every machine has its limits. This one is about to be pushed far beyond them. Once control is lost, gravity is unforgiving. The result is total destruction. This worker was standing in a potential kill zone. He was lucky. Know your equipment. Respect the terrain. Stay out of the path of danger. This is improvisation with deadly potential. The wrong equipment combined with improper rigging guarantees failure. And always secure the area below. No exceptions. This is a tragic example of why you must never stand in the operational path of heavy equipment. The worker is positioned directly in the loader's blind spot, making them invisible to the operator. The consequences are catastrophic as they are scooped up and buried. Always maintain a safe distance from machinery, wear high visibility clothing, and ensure you make positive eye contact with the operator before entering their work zone. Heavy equipment is not a toy. This shocking display of horseplay demonstrates a complete disregard for safety. The operator is intentionally using a multi-ton excavator to endanger a person on the ground. A single miscalculation would result in a fatal accident. Machinery must only be used by trained, authorized personnel for its intended purpose. Reckless behavior and horseplay have no place on any job site and will not be tolerated. Is positioned at the top of a steep hill made of loose red soil. What you're about to see is an incredibly dangerous maneuver. The operator chooses to reverse down this treacherous slope. Using the bucket as a makeshift brake and guide, the machine slides backwards down the incline. The continuous reverse alarm you hear indicates the extreme nature of this operation. While the operator appears skilled and maintains some control, this represents exactly the kind of high-risk decision that can quickly turn fatal. In a similar scenario, this JCB operator isn't so lucky. The excavator loses control on a steep slope and begins to tumble. it crashes violently into a pile of debris at the bottom, as horrified onlookers watch. The operator is thrown around inside the cab during the violent descent. Metal twists and hydraulic lines rupture as the machine tumbles end over end. What started as a routine job becomes a life-threatening catastrophe in seconds. The machine is destroyed, a complete loss due to operating on unsuitable terrain. Here, an operator attempts to unload a Tata excavator from a flatbed without proper ramps. The truck is on an incline, a critical mistake. He uses the bucket to try and stabilize the machine as it backs off, a dangerous and unapproved technique. The center of gravity shifts. The excavator loses balance and slides off, causing the truck to lurch. It crashes to the ground and tumbles down the embankment, a total loss of a valuable machine due to improper procedure. Demolition work requires extreme caution. This operator is working close to a mud brick wall without proper cab protection. A falling piece of debris shatters the cab's side window, pouring dirt and glass right next to the operator. The operator narrowly escapes serious injury, but the psychological impact is immediate. This incident could have been fatal with just inches of difference, a near miss that highlights the need for proper guarding and maintaining safe distances. This final operator has positioned his machine on an unstable rubble pile to push over a wall. He misjudges the collapse direction. The entire wall comes down directly on top of the excavator's cab, engulfing it in rubble and dust. The operator is completely buried under tons of masonry. Emergency rescue would take critical minutes in this cloud of destruction. Another preventable disaster. While an excavator was digging mud from a mountain slope, it became stuck in the soft ground. Other workers and another excavator tried to pull it to safety, but the ground gave way. The machine slipped and rolled down the slope, tumbling deep into the trench below. This incident shows how risky it is to operate on unstable or muddy terrain. Always assess ground conditions, use proper recovery methods, and keep a safe distance during rescue operations. An excavator was trying to move uphill in a mountain work area, with another excavator assisting. Suddenly, it lost balance, slid backward, and ended up upside down on the ground. This incident shows the importance of preparing a safe path using the excavator's claw before moving uphill. Always plan the route carefully and consider all safety precautions to protect both workers and machinery from serious accidents. A self-loading concrete mixer was about to move forward on the street, but the operator didn't realize that an excavator's claw was stuck at the back of the mixer. As the mixer moved, it pulled the excavator forward, causing it to fall hard onto the ground. Thick smoke rose from the impact, creating a dangerous situation. This incident shows how important it is to check your surroundings and equipment before moving any vehicle. Always make sure no part of another machine is attached or too close, and maintain safe communication between operators to prevent such accidents. An excavator was drilling a building, unaware of the risks. As the operator continued breaking the structure, part of the building suddenly collapsed, bringing the excavator down with it. This incident highlights the importance of understanding the direction of potential collapse, maintaining a safe distance, and carefully planning demolition work. Always assess hazards and ensure all workers stay clear of danger zones. A worker stood too close to an excavator, a dangerous mistake that could have ended badly. Always maintain a safe distance from heavy machinery. One wrong move or sudden swing can lead to serious injury in just a second.